So when I was a kid, I wanted to do engineering of some kind. Well, like an older kid, of course. When I was like young, I wanted to, do other things. But um, as far as late middle school and high school, I wanted to do some kind of engineering. Um, but I ended up moving away from that because in high school, they offered a computer science course, and I was very big into like different puzzle games, and that kind of thing at the time. And computer science really reminded me of just doing puzzles. So I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I ended up just getting more and more into it because of that computer science class and because I had a pretty good teacher for it. And that's kind of how I got into STEM and what I'm doing today. So for me, the motivation for me to go into computer science was really my teacher in high school, my computer science teacher at the time, who was he was kind of fresh to computer science, so it was kind of like he was learning it with us, and it really changed the dynamic of what technology and computers were to me, because at the time technology was just kind of the thing that you go into to get money, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really into that. I think that's kind of some fake stuff to do. So when my professor was he showed how interested he was in just learning and figuring things out, and that was what was interesting to me at the time, and that's what motivated me to go into technology for things that I actually cared about, and not because of things that other people cared about. So yeah. So one thing that's exciting me about computing right now in general is the simplicity and access to cloud resources. So today I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up a static website using cloud, using AWS services specifically. Um, so with AWS, it allows you to log into um, their storage system, which is their S3 bucket. So you can create an S3 bucket very easily. All you have to do is go over here to buckets, create new bucket, and just follow all of these settings. Make sure that public access is on, and yeah, I already have one made, however, so we're just gonna go here, go to temp 12, which is my S3 bucket with my data in it. And so this is all my website code. You can get website templates very easy, and they're easy to modify off on the internet. So this is my index.html file, which is going to be the thing that actually contains my website. What you want to do is you want to go to permissions. Um, Make sure that all block and public access is off. You want to go to properties, and then you want to go to static website hosting, and use this bucket to host a website, and make this index.html. Then you save that, and then if you have your index.html file in here, as long as it works, you can go over here and it will give you a URL for your website, and if you click it, here's a website that's hosted for my own S3 bucket. You don't need to host anything on your own computer. It's all done on AWS. It's very simple. The last thing, if that doesn't work, the issue you might be having is if you right click here, you have to hit make public. By default it's private, so you have to make sure that all your files are public, and then you will be able to host your own static website in minutes. It's very cool, very fun, and then you can have your own website. So yeah, go experiment with AWS. So what I would say to my younger self is to not care as much about just getting grades and care more about what you're actually interested in. Because at the end of the day, you can get an A in something that you don't care about and just not enjoy it for the rest of your life, because yeah, that would be worse than failing a class. And for the stuff that you do care about, spend your time actually doing that stuff, because at the end of the day, that's going to mean a lot more to you afterwards, after it's all said and done. So yeah, just keep trying to find new things to do that interest yourself genuinely and actually put work into them.
and things that have a lot of depth. That's what I would say to my younger self. My cybersecurity message to kids is take Intro to Digital Forensics so you can have a little bit of background knowledge. It's been helpful for me to just kind of be able to scope things out. Be really careful of phishing emails, and be really careful of various social engineering tactics. Don't let people into your building and that kind of stuff. And don't pirate, but if you have to pirate, be really careful what you download, because you don't want to download a virus that'd be really annoying to get off your computer.